Alright guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make a paracord bracelet, cobra weave, single color with clips. What you're going to need is paracord, about 8 feet, a ruler, a lighter, some sharp scissors, and some clips. These are 3/8 clips, which I believe that's how wide they are. That's the specification, is 3/8. And so what you're going to do is measure your wrist. My wrist is about 8 inches around, and these clips are about, let's see, an inch wide, or an inch long, I mean. And so in between the clips, as in from where it's going to be attached to the clip, it's going to need to be 7 inches, because the clip is 8 inches, or the clip is 1 inch long, my wrist is 8 inches, so it's going to need to be 7 inches between there. I figured out that the measurement for 7 inches that you're going to measure out of paracord is 18.5 inches. So I already measured that out, and what you're going to do to it is you're going to melt it together, but just by melting the end to get the fraying out, and then you're going to heat it up and stick it together, and then let it cool off, and then it should be melted together, form a nice bond. And you're going to take this, where the melted end is on this end. To put this on the clips, you're going to take it, melt it on this end, non-melted end, or just the loop on this end. About an inch from this end, you're going to fold it, okay, like this. So then that makes the melt about an inch from this end also. You'll see why we did that in a second. I'll show you how to put it on the clips now. So I got my clip here, and you're going to distinguish which end is the male end, the one that clips into the other clip, a part of the clip. You're going to take the end without the melt, as in this end, and put it down through that clip. If the clip is facing up, as in the curve, you're going to put it down, and then you'll see a loop there. You put the rest of this paracord like this through that loop to form a slip knot. So it's gonna make a nice knot there. Then you'll undo the clip, and again facing up, as in the curve, like that. You're gonna take this paracord and you're gonna put it down through there, down. And you probably, since this is a smaller clip, you're gonna need some scissors to help push it through, or something pointy. So I'm just gonna use some scissors and push it through there, like that, like that. So now you got another loop going down through there, and you're going to take this clip and you're going to put it through there like this, and then pull it this way, okay? And the reason why we did that thing finding the inch from about the end of the loop is because if we didn't do that, this melted part right here would be down in the clip, and this part doesn't bend too easily, so it would have been really stiff down here and it wouldn't look very great. So now, since we got this on the clip, this is 7 inches that we're going to have to weave, okay? I don't know if you can see that. I'll zoom in a little bit. Seven inches that you're going to have to weave. Most people say that it takes a foot per inch that you're going to weave, but I found that to be untrue. For 7 inches, I found out that you only need 6 feet of paracord, and I already pre-measured that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got our 6 feet of paracord here, and now I'll show you how to weave it. Okay, so the way that I like to weave this is just so that this core part right here is up and down. Obviously, that's how you're supposed to do it. And the way that I do that is, this is just my way. You can do it any way, but I have this foot rest here. It's a footstool, whatever. And I put it on here, and I put some tape over it so that it just hangs there nice. I think for beginners you might want to pull it tight. There's other videos on YouTube to show how to make a jig for it, or a homemade jig, whatever. But the main part of this is that you just want this up and down so that it's nice and straight. So the way that we're going to weave this is we're going to take our 6 feet of paracord and we're going to line up the two ends here, okay, like this. And so that means that we're finding the halfway point, like this. Now that halfway point is where we're going to start. We're going to take this, we're going to put it behind it. What you're going to do is you're going to take one side of the paracord and you're going to make a C, or in this case it's a backwards C, okay? I'll zoom in on that. Okay, so we put the paracord behind. Now we're going to make a backwards C, and we're going to take the other side of the paracord. We're going to go under this side like this, under everything, and then up through the C, okay? You're going to pull that tight, and then slide it up to the top so it's tight up there. And then whichever side of the paracord is under the loop, as in the loop that's on the side here, that's the one that you're going to make the C and or the backwards C with. So this time we're making a C. Taking this other paracord, the other side of the paracord, we're going to go under, behind, and up through the C. So it should look kind of like a knot. Then just pull it tight like this. Again, under the loop, whichever side is under the loop, you're going to make the C or the backwards C like this, going all the way across, going across. Take this side, go over this, under everything, and through the C, and pull it tight. And as you can see, we're starting to weave it a little bit, and it's starting to look like a cobra braid paracord bracelet. Take this side, make the C, go under this way, under everything, and up through the C. Pull it tight. Obviously, I'm trying to repeat this so that it gets stuck into your head. You're gonna, whichever side is under the loop, you see that these are loops with a 1, 2, here, I'll point with these scissors. So, the loops, one loop right here, see that? Another loop, another loop, another loop, okay? So, whichever side is under the loop, you're going to make the C with. Take the other side of the paracord, go under, and then behind, and then up through the C. Okay? Then you're going to pull it tight. And you're just going to keep doing that. And once you get good at it, you can do it quick. Pretty quick. I'm not doing it my fastest because I'm still trying to show you guys how to do it. Okay, now I'm going to finish this and I'll show you how to, when you get to the end, how to clip it off and melt it so that it doesn't come undone. Okay, so I finished off weaving this. As you can see, it's all the way to the bottom and I have it pulled nice and tight all the way down. And it obviously looks like a paracord bracelet now. And what I'm going to do now is, it's safe to take it off, you know, just whatever. You can kind of bend it, make sure that it's nice and bendy, make sure that there's no flat spots where it's not going to bend, kind of like right here. Make sure that it's broken in nice and well, like right here too, there's a flat spot. And you're still going to make sure it's pulled tight. And now I'll show you how to snip off these ends and finish it off so it doesn't come undone. Okay, so this is where you're going to need your lighter again. So what you're going to do is you're going to you're going to take this and you're going to snip off these ends right here as close as you can to where you were weaving, as close as you can to the bracelet. So snip them off. Snip it off. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the lighter. And I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see this, but you're going to just take your lighter, light it up, and just, you don't have to touch anything else on the bracelet, just light where the end is so that it's not fraying, like this, and you'll see that it's going to start to shrink down. Okay, might start to catch fire a little bit. And you're going to take your lighter, or once it's a little bit cooled off, I wouldn't recommend this, but you can use your fingers to push it against the weaving, so then it kind of melts to the weaving and it won't come undone. And then you do the same on the other side. You're gonna melt it like this, just only touching the end. You don't need to touch anything else. You're just gonna melt it and it's gonna shrink down like that. Then you push it and then it's done. See how it's melted there? And it's not going to come undone. Just make sure that it's nice and bendy, and then you're gonna clip it together, and you're kind of gonna form it into a circle like this. See, so now it's a circle, and now you've made a bracelet that'll fit you. See? Put it on my wrist. Clip it up, and it fits perfectly. Next time, I'm going to show you how to make a two-colored bracelet like this. Not these exact colors, but I'll show you how to make a two-colored bracelet with clips, obviously, again. It's going to be the same process, except for when you have the stuff that you're going to weave with, you're going to have two colors instead of one, obviously, and I'll teach you how to weave that. So stay tuned till next time, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.